Do you guys know what these steps on the ground are for? For those trying to find a way to make money in university. Do you want to impress someone on your first date at a restaurant? Best landscapes and views out of all the ones I visited. Hey guys, Zach Uak here. Today we're at Cornell University. And right now we're near the statue of Ezra Cornell, who co-founded the university with Andrew Dixon White. When they met, they wanted to create a university that, unlike others at the time, that accepted people no matter their rank, class, or previous professions. So to initially fund it, Ezra Cornell donated $500,000, which according to the inflation calculator is now around $10 million. And he used this money to start the university. We're in front of the McGraw Tower right now, which is the place where one of the craziest pranks I've ever heard of happened. Some person unknown to this day stuck a pumpkin right to the top of it, and it was there for 5 months until it was knocked off by a crane. This is a cafe patio where you can eat and study in peace. So far, this university has the best landscapes and views out of all the ones I visited. This is a good view to have when learning. Here's a room for people who want privacy. There's a collection of each year's yearbooks here. Here in Uris Hall, there is a collection of over 70 brains, but only these are on display right now. The rest are stored in the basement. The collection was started by a professor here named Bert Green Wilder in 1889. And back then, we knew so little about brains, so he wanted to collect all of these brains and see what their size or shape had to say about a person. For example, did murderers or older people have different shapes or sizes of brains than others? For those trying to find a way to make money in university. Cornell has a 7.5% acceptance rate. The campus itself has 628 buildings on more than 2,000 acres of land.
How many students are there?
Cornell has more than 21,000 students and more than 1,600 professors. Do you want to impress someone on your first date at a restaurant with your knowledge of wine? Well, Cornell University has a class called Intro to Wine. Supposedly, it's one of the hardest courses to get into, and it's the most failed course on campus. The course focuses on understanding the terms on a wine label and discussing the flavors and aromas of wine. We're at the statue of Andrew Dixon White right now, and do you guys know what these steps on the ground are for? Well, these are the footprints of Andrew Dixon White and the footprints of Ezra Cornell on the other side. And according to legend, if a virgin crosses this quad at midnight, then the two statues will go off their pedestals, meet at the middle, and shake hands. Among the professors and alumni, 43 of them are Nobel Prize laureates. You guys watching probably all have heard of Bill Nye the Science Guy.
The robots, with their artificial intelligence, take over the world.
Well, guess what? He graduated from Cornell, along with Ruth Bader Ginsburg and a lot of other notable alumni. Cornell University also has a weed and a poisonous plants garden, and they had marijuana in it, but in the 1970s, it got removed because it was a little too popular among the students. Cornell has its own cow pastures and apple orchards, so they can create their own dairy products such as milk or ice cream, and they can also make their own apple cider. And every fall, a vending machine appears that gives out fresh apples. I was just hoping to get to tour a university in the fall as the leaves are brown and the weather is sunny. Well, the leaves are brown, but the entire day it was raining. And I filmed this entire video under the rain, so hopefully I get some extra credit for that. Just as I was heading out of the university, I bought this shirt. I wish I bought it at the entrance so I could film the video with it, but... And guys, the cool thing about Cornell is it's located near the Finger Lakes, which is one of the most beautiful places in the US. So right now I'm sitting next to one of the lakes. And I also visited a really cool waterfall.